Did somebody tell you that?
Yeah,
Who told you that?
my dad.
Your dad told you that nobody was with her, it was just her?
Yeah, in their bedroom.
This is 6-year-old Ryland, who's being questioned by the detectives following the incident on the morning of April 7th, 2018, in which his mother, 25-year-old Brandy Colenza, shot herself. However, in a startling twist, Ryland reveals a vital clue pointing the detectives toward the real mastermind.
We did ask him.
Okay.
And you know what he told us? He told us that he heard his mom scream. Why would he make that up?
Ask him.
Is he a liar?
At this moment, 36-year-old Keith Johansen realizes that the detectives have uncovered the disturbing secret he's been desperately trying to hide. Yet, this is just the beginning of a heartbreaking tale. As the investigators dig deeper, they stumble upon a few pieces of evidence that unveil a different story, transforming Keith from a concerned husband into the prime suspect. Brandy Colenza and Keith Johansen had been married for a year and had recently moved into their new home. Brandy was a loving mother and wife, and to her, Keith was everything she had ever wanted. The family was bound by an unbreakable and immense love for each other, but they had no idea that a tragic twist was about to shatter their beautiful world forever. When the deputies arrived at the crime scene, Brandy had already passed away, and Keith seemed to be utterly devastated.
She's gone? Oh, God!
Oh, relax. My wife, man. Right, bud? It's Brandy Johansen. What's going on today?
Nothing.
You guys were talking?
Yeah, man, we got up. I took a shower. Just made her coffee.
Okay. What happened?
Once
You guys
I
wake
took
up?
a shower, I heard boom, boom, boom. I got out. And she was laying on the floor with guns right next to it. I was like, no.
Okay.
So I called you guys immediately.
What time did you
Hey,
guys
can
wake
you
up?
come to my house now?
You guys arguing or anything?
Nothing like that.
Okay. So you got in the shower. How long were you in the shower? Just
Maybe 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
I heard
5
boom,
minutes.
boom, and I thought it was a balloon.
How many shots did you hear?
2.
You heard 2?
And I thought it was a balloon at first. Then I heard this secondary shot. And I ran out there and seen her laying there going, so I called you guys immediately.
But to the detective's surprise, something strange had happened during the 911 call that contradicted Keith's concern toward his wife, something the detectives could sense was odd.
Okay, you applying pressure to that wound?
No, I can't
Slide yourself.
her like that. I'm wet. I'm sliding on my floors.
You can't apply pressure.
I can't see it. Listen, I got wood floors and I'm sliding. I don't want to risk hurting her or possibly one of the guns going off too.
During the investigation, the detectives also found several weapons at Keith's house, but their unease didn't stop there. A series of peculiar details heightened their suspicion. Initially, Keith told the detectives that he was in the shower at the time of the incident. However, when they arrived at his place, he was not wet, suggesting that he had not actually taken a shower. Furthermore, the detectives noticed that the firearms with which Brandy had supposedly shot herself were deliberately positioned at an exact angle facing one another. This raised suspicion among detectives that if Brandy had accidentally shot herself, the guns would not have fallen in that manner. The clues seemed to cast suspicion on Keith, but the detectives needed more certainty. Seeking clarity and desperate to find the answers, they immediately took him in for questioning.
I wanted to see if you needed a chaplain or something.
Well, like after all this, I probably need someone to talk to. You know, and I'm starting to really question my faith at this point. You know, and I can't wrap around why she'd be taken. I mean, she's so young. We just got married not too long ago, less than a year. We're starting out our life in a brand new house. I just don't know.
No, I don't either.
I can't wrap my head around it. It's hard.
And how are the two of you getting along?
Perfect. I just can't, you know. Like, how am I gonna live without her? You know what I mean? How am I gonna go back to the house?
Keith's interaction with Chaplin exposed his conflicting emotions. His concern for his wife seemed genuine, but it also unveiled his self-centered preoccupation, providing an insight into his thought process. However, as the detectives began to question him, his statements began to shed light on the unanswered.